Alright, what's going on YouTube? Just got this vehicle about 2 weeks ago. It's one of them China 6x6s, Heng or whatever it is. Either way, it's not too bad. It is kind of like an SCX-10. It's probably an inch smaller wheelbase, from front to back. If you put them next to each other, it's just a little bit off. So the links, these are smaller than what are on the SCX-10, so that you can't swap them out or buy like upgraded links, metal ones, and put them on here. But so far, I mean, it's working pretty good. The only issues I have been having are that obviously the whole frame is plastic, which is definitely an issue. I mean, if you can see, like, when I take the body off, I'll show you. But it twists. You're going over hills and stuff, it twists big time. I just don't like that. So they do have a whole chassis metal upgrade for it. That's this main brace, and then the little extension for the back, and then the two front brace and the back brace. The bumper, I guess, braces you can get in metal. It's one kit. It's like $70, which I think I'm definitely gonna get. Excuse me, but what I have done here, the body is cheap, kind of cheap. You can see how easy I'm bending it. SCX-10s aren't that thin, or any other bodies aren't that thin, but whatever. Who cares? You can get the lights up here. I think they're 5mm. There's 5 on each side. One here. That's the only light holes that I see on the body. They have holes in the bumpers, but nothing like the SCX-10, like where it has the little put the light in, and you have that little stopper there, the little wall, the holder. But yeah, let's take this body off and see what's going on. Right now, I have 2.2s on here, the bigger 2.2s. So I'm using the stock rims, but I put 2.2s. What kind are they? The Ripsaws are on here, so that's what it would look like. But right now, I have this bumper all the way extended in the front and the back on the last holes on the frame. Now we can see. Okay, now see, I have this slid all the way out. Okay, you can't really see, but right here should be pushed back to there where the end of this frame is. I have it fully extended. As you can see, when I push down, it's still, when you're driving, it grabs if you back up. So I might have to think of something to pull that bumper off, or just take it off. Front's fine. The front is a little low. But with the 2.2s, it raises it up, and I have SCX-10 shocks on here, which I'm not really worried about, how much it articulates and everything. You can put the 120mm shocks on here and get a lot of articulation out of it. But I bought the model that already has the servo in it to go from high to low. The issue that I'm having is that when you have it in low, or you're going up a hill and you get stuck to where the SCX-10 like jump over it, the inside's grinding the gears. Now, they are metal gears in there, so I'm not sure if the plastic casing is separating to do that. I'm not sure, but I'm going to get, they have metal housing upgrade for this, so I might have to get that to see if that's in it, to see if that will fix the grinding. Maybe it's separating, like I said. But yeah, this whole frame here, this part, pretty sure it's this part, maybe it's this part, it might be this part, and then the brace, this brace right here in front of the steering servo, comes in metal. So you can get the whole frame and everything from $70 on the one website I seen. That's all metal, so that's probably a big time deal there. But yeah, the 2.2s, I mean, you can see it's close, but they fit on there, and these are the big boys. These aren't here's the stock wheels. Okay, so stock wheels to what's on there now, it's that much bigger height. Now, if it was on the rim, then obviously, these are still 2.2s because it comes with 2.2 rims. These are just like low pros. But these are the bigger boy 2.2s. There's other 2.2s that are a little bit smaller that I had on there, but this really lifts it up off the ground, which I like. But everything seems to work well. The one that I bought, like I said, comes with a steering servo, and this is waterproof. The ESC is waterproof. Now, when I bought it, this was a plug-and-play, so I had to get a receiver. Comes with another ESC. This box is empty. That does have port, little sides where you can have the wires come out, but the wires come out underneath of here through the shock mount, and there it has like a little hole that comes out. So all I did, I just left this up top like that. I'm planning on burying this thing in water, but I put sticky weights in here, filled that box up to give it some kind of weight. I didn't really put weights in the wheels, and it does pretty good. I mean, it's a 6x6 with 2.2s on it. It does very good, besides the grinding of the transmission. So, like I said, I took it apart, put a washer on it, and it seemed to do okay. Like I said, I had it and I got stuck, and I grinded it a little bit out there today, and it stopped. But I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Like I said, so I still might get the metal upgrade for that. But I mean, otherwise, it's oh, you can see the frame bend. I mean, it bends. I mean, it bends big time. So look at that. It bends big time. So that's definitely an issue. It's fine if you're trailing. You want to bend a little bit, I guess, but I don't. I'm using my SCX 10, doing good. With the metal frames and everything. So, and obviously it comes with the Tamaya connector. So I just got the little Traxxas connector there. Yeah, the servo seems to be fine. You need to figure out something for the steering, because just like the SCX10, it's a cheap plastic, or the soft plastic that bends. Oh, and then when you steer, if you're sitting still, even with the stock ones, a little bit, I think, when you're out in the dirt, when you go to steer, this whole chassis twists like this, twists like that when you go to steer. And when you can run over this front bumper, if you have this on a rock, you can straight up run over that. So that's definitely, the metal framing is going to be a must, I would think. So if you're going to buy one of these, like I said, it's China and it's all plastic. It's 200 some bucks. I've seen, but there's one website out there. If you just Google this, it's HENG and then GUAN 6x6. It will come up as a website. We'll have aftermarket parts on it, and I think they sell them for like 200 some bucks. But keep looking, because there's another website that has them. You can buy the 4x4 for 100 bucks, and this, I think it might be 120. So now the 120 versions are ready to run. Comes with the controller. It just doesn't come with a servo. Okay, and now this isn't a regular size servo. This is a smaller servo that fits in there. But it is pretty cool. It goes kind of fast, so you might want to either change the gearing or just buy a 55 turn or 55 turn motor. Put that in there. But yeah, I mean, otherwise I haven't really had any issues. It has here where you can turn it into a 10x10. If you see that shaft right here where I'm pointing to, that part right there, that's for, you can add another axle. You add another axle into there. I mean, drive shaft onto there, and you can add another axle in front of it, in front of here, and the same thing on the back. My disc fell off on the front, but it has this little thing on here. But same thing, you can add another pair of wheels back here. You can make this thing into a 10x10. So, but yeah, I mean, otherwise it's not bad. I mean, if you want to go the cheaper way, I say to buy an SX10, you can buy this. Like I said, you're gonna get it for $100. Shipping might be a little bit, but right off the bat, I would go to that other website and buy the upgraded framing. I would say I didn't see an upgraded frame for the 4x4, but again, you're going to buy the 6x6, and as you can see with anything, whether it's a custom SEX10 or anything, you're going to have the stop frame, and then it's going to have that low extension you got to do either way. And this is what the low extension is right here, which you can see it's split. Right there's a little split, and that's why that thing is there. So this, I mean, you could buy the $70 kit, because either way you're going to need the braces, the front and back, and then this main brace. So you do that. Now, if you watch videos on YouTube, I don't really, anybody complains about the grinding or anything, so I don't know if it's something that I'm doing or what. Again, I'm used to the SEX10s that basically go anywhere. I mean, this thing will, but like I said, once I started getting on the rocks and stuff, not rocks, like I'm going rock crawling, but like rocks in the trail and stuff, and try to go over kind of a steep hill, it'll do that, you know, the grinding noise. So I don't know what the deal is, but I don't know if you can, if you really care, if you buy the ready to run and you don't care, maybe you can swap out this for an SEX10 transmission. Or, you know, like I said, when you buy the frame, maybe buy the metal casing for too. Maybe that's the solution to this. You know, if it's the plastic is that cheap, you know, that soft, maybe you do need the metal so it doesn't separate. Maybe that's what's doing. That's why it's grinding. But I mean, otherwise, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's not bad. It's, to me, it's worth the money. For it to be automatic 4x4 and it to have a body on it, even though it's a soft body, which once I have it ride the body raised up and everything, but for it to come look like that, I mean, I don't think that's bad. I think it looks pretty cool. It's better than the other one that I've seen. It's a 6x6 and it's a little bit bigger than this, but the body doesn't look scale. You know what I mean? It's just a, it has the front, but then it doesn't cover the frame and everything, and that will stick up in the back. You know, it's going to look like that because I have the body raised up and everything, and so you might just want to take the back bumper off. The front bumper is going to look like this. Yeah, it's going to be raised up a little bit, but you know, if you drop it all the way down, there's no way that you're going to be able to, even with the stock wheels, it will be rubbing and everything. So I'm not sure what you want to do there, but otherwise it's pretty sweet. I mean, it's not bad. You know, you got the lights you can put, there's 5 of them. A lot of people just buy the one kit that I've seen where it comes with the blinker and the 2 lights up here, 2 lights over here, and then you have the tail lights that you can draw out the holes in the back because it doesn't have holes for tail lights or anything. But it's not too bad. I mean, I've had fun with it. So, and the battery that fits in there, no matter what, is going to be the hard case batteries. This Traxxas battery is a little bit too long for it. As you can see, it's that much more longer, so it's not going to fit into the box unless you cut something. So I just use this 5,000 milliamp, you know. So like, subscribe, let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment, you know, if you guys maybe already have this or you have any ideas what I should do to fix the grinding issue that I'm having. I definitely want to hear from yous instead of spending money and then somebody leaves me a comment. It's a better idea. So with any of my videos, I only have like 4 or 5, but definitely let me know, please. All right, thanks a lot, guys.